Let's go across to the management of Prudent Advisory Filings now. Sanjay Shah, Chairman and Director at Prudent Corporate Advisory Services, is now with us. Sir, you could first start by, recently the outlook has been strong as well as the promoters have been increasing their stake. Can you just first tell us about that and then we can talk about the normal business?
So if you look at as far as the increasing the stake is concerned, we at a family level had some liquidity which were available from a medium to long-term perspective, and we had the choice. And I think investing in my own company could not have been the better choice for me. So I think we had a strong conviction. If you look at the IPO, it was a pure OFS, wherein as a promoter I haven't sold anything. So my promoter stake was as it is. And before this acquisition, my stake was 56.78%, which is now increased to 57.81% of the promoter group as a whole. So that's about the my father bought 4,25,000 shares at an average price of 595 rupees. So that's about the increasing of a promoter stake, and that shows our conviction to the business. About the business outlook, you are aware about the fact that entire mutual fund distribution industry has been doing very, very well, and we represent the retail distribution segment of the country. And the heartening fact is, last year our total AUM has gone up by almost 60% to 49,000 crore, wherein that 92% money is from the equity, sir. And our SIP book, which is a very, very retail, has moved to 16,37,000 SIPs per month. And through that, we collect almost 418 crore from the retail investors. So if you look at that 418 crore to be annualized, that comes to almost about 5,016 crore. Usko agar aap meri closing AUM se divide karoge, so we have a visibility of 10%. Yeah.
No, that point is taken, Sanjay. Just wanted to get your sense regarding the promoter stake. You said it has increased and we know that, but going forward, is it likely to increase further? Will you continue to keep buying from the open market? And secondly, the worry that the street had regarding your business is that a lot of, the new generation is making the investment directly through platforms like Zerodha, etc. How big a competition is that?
About I already said that we increase our stake. Further, will probably for further consolidation might depend on the liquidity available. So at this point, there is no other plan. If I tell you about my own business, in spite of there being a lot of noise on the direct piece and the passive side, if you look at in last couple of years, say if you look at Prudent's market share, the total equity AUM was 1.5% in FY18, has moved to 2.32% in FY22. So that shows that we are growing at a rapid pace in the industry and capturing our market share. So there might be a noise on the direct side or on the passive side, but we believe that still there is a significant need of distributors to handhold the customers. And I can tell you, sir, today if you look at Prudent's business, we have 50,000 crore of AUM coming from 14 lakh customers. So my average is hardly about 3,60,000 rupees, and these guys really require some kind of handholding. And I believe that direct will continue to grow, but I think we always look at whether we are able to consolidate and grow in the industry at a faster pace, and we have demonstrated in the last couple of years.
Right. So the pace of SIP, the pace of how things are moving in, particularly increased, especially from the digital pack. Do you think that that pace has slowed down now, or because of the markets, or you still see SIP flows, normal flows, interest in various financial products continue to be pretty strong?
So if I talk about Prudent as an organization, I think our number has been growing steadily, very, very steadily. So if you look at, I think my number was about 15 lakhs in December, which we filed in the prospectus, has moved to 16,37,000 in March. And when I'm talking about, still number is much, much better. So I think retail flow is coming in, but I think historically also April, May is normally a dull month because your March is completed. People were into a little bit slow mood, and otherwise also market was a little bit tepid. So I don't see significant tension as far as retail is concerned. Your new SIP money might have came down a little bit, but I'm surely of the confidence that it will definitely pick up once the sentiment gets settled.
Just a last question before we let you go. You are going to invest a lot in technology to make the platforms better. How is that progressing, and what's the update regarding the expansion as far as geographical reach is concerned?
So if you look at, I think the our next year plan is we would like to add another 8-9 branches, and we already added one branch post December, which was the prospectus. We filed, so from 110 we moved to 111 branches. As far as my digital technologies are concerned, it's a very regular process. You need to go on investing into that, and that process is going on. We have a team of almost about 78 people in house who regularly work on the software and the hardware. On the software, and we continuously work on that. I think technology is something which is a very basic requirement today, and you can't do business which is a retail business without that. And I can tell you my almost 70-75% incremental business comes from my very strong digital platforms called Funds Bazaar, Policy World. We have the Credit Basket, we have the Wise Basket. So there are a lot of digital technology which we have created that has been supporting us to sustain our retail penetration and the retail growth.
Okay, Sanjay, on that note, we'll let you go. Thank you so much for joining us. In fact, on that note, we're taking a short break as well. Be right back. Don't go anywhere.